Along Route 1 in Falls Township, Lieutenant Nelson Whitney is watching for speeders.
Sometimes you can hear them coming, you know. You can hear the engine like revving from further back, so like you know somebody's coming that's going really fast.
It's not long before he finds his man, but on this stretch of highway, Whitney is not looking for someone just above the 55-mile-per-hour speed limit. As he accelerates to well above 90 miles per hour, it's clear his targets are egregious speeders.
This is our guy. And he knows because his turn signal. But we're not going to get behind him right here because he'll stop right here. And that is not what we want. So we're kind of selling him hope. Maybe he'll get away with it. But really what we're doing is just making sure he doesn't stop right here. Because this is a death stretch. If I were to, enforce the speed lower than 90, I'm kind of quickly overwhelming myself as a resource because everybody's going in the 80s. And when I time them, I actually give them kind of the benefit of the doubt. I start the track right before they cross the line, and I end it after they cross that line. So I give them, so the first one is right here, and the second one is 300 feet down the road right there. And these are the two lines. So
they're 300 feet apart?
Correct. So if you divide, 300 by a mile, it's 0.057 of a mile, and that's what's entered into this stopwatch. So everybody's got their own different, standard for how many miles over the speed limit they're going to enforce. I try to catch the people going the fastest, so I cut off as 90.
5 miles in 5 minutes through an active construction zone on the Pennsylvania Turnpike. Speeding has become so commonplace in Pennsylvania now that it's openly advertised on our drive time billboards stationed along the roadway. And in Falls Township on Route 13, local police recently put up speed sensors to track speeding. They tracked 285 cars, with 274 of them going way above the speed limit. One car was clocked at 94 miles an hour. At Calkins Media, we filed a public information request to see who's issuing speeding tickets and who's getting them. We also turned to state police for a better understanding about how this system became so distorted and so dangerous.
You had to put a guess as to how fast people on average were going on Route 309?
I would say an average about 70, and the speed limit is 55. I think most people do slow down once they see that we have somebody stopped. But I think it's only just for that small time frame, and then, once we're out of sight, I'm sure they're picking it back up again. Most of the time when you're trying to stop somebody where you want them to, they don't stop there, and they usually stop in the more dangerous area. Do I feel safe? In today's day and age, there's so many distractions and concerns that we have to face and think of. It's just challenging.
Our guys have to be able to work in some sort of safe environment. It's not going to be sterile. Not every situation we're going to deal with in policing is going to be safe. But I want our guys to at least have a spot that they can pull people over safely where they're not going to be in danger.
How many troopers do you have that you can do that, and what kind of coverage area are we talking about for this barracks?
I couldn't tell you exactly how many because it's a security thing. I wouldn't want the bad guys to know how many guys we have out there on a shift, but everybody that is out there on the shift is able, and that is one of our primary responsibilities, is highway safety, and trickle down of that is obviously speed enforcement.
Reporting from the Pennsylvania Turnpike, I'm Jim McGinnis.